Started in this one.
For Oakland, third baseman.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's 1 for 3. Strike one to start the at-bat. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce. Back up the middle. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Rickard. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Settling in now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. High pop-up. Semien waits on it. Makes the play, one away. So stepping in, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. Semien's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Dustin Fowler. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. Skied into very shallow right. Rickard's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. This one's down to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Throw over to first. hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the two-out threat will not come to. Here's Mark Trumbo now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
First offering on its way.
Jim Beckham.
Lifted in the air to center field. Fowler's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now for the O's, Danny Valencia. His career numbers against Minaya. He's gone 3 for 8. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Valencia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a fastball called strike. Here's Chris Davis now. Here's the first pitch to him.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
One away here to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is after it. 2 down. Here's Matt Joyce now. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Joey Rickard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Fowler racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, number 61, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And the changeup is way low that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
3-1 to him now. In there, and it's full 3-2. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schoop shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Schoop. Step on the bag for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Lucroy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Rickards on his horse. He gets there to make the catch. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler moving forward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Machado is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up. Hit to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Mark.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there's one down now. Riding in once again, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he's in front of a tight little slide. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Fowler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rickard going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance. Number 61 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Joyce is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for the O's, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is on the ground now for Lowry at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Semien stands at second with no outs. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 0-1 the count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Oh, and he botches it. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mancini. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Schoop. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Yeah.
Now batting, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits to this point.
First baseman, Mark
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Beckham. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Pitching for Oakland, number
Chris Davis. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Davis, who's often called Crush David, and we'll have to leave it there. Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Mancini. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate, Chad Pinder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there, and they go down in a hurry here. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled off. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, number 61. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Jones. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 4. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Jones.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Beckham ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jed Lowry. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and a side. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Mark Trumbo. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's just 2 for 9. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Blake Trinan will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market.